Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Kathan and this is episode 58 of the Homework Help Show, hosted by Homework Help Global. Sociology is the study of people and their relationships. It covers a wide variety of topics ranging from religion to communities to conflicts and how people navigate these conflicts in the context of groups. Sociology is considered a science, and it is related to other disciplines such as philosophy, psychology, economics, and politics. When you are beginning to write a sociological paper, it is important to understand the discipline of sociology. And it is also important to draw on a multidisciplinary approach. What this means is that you can draw on the breadth of topics within the sociological discipline. You might consider drawing on economic research, philosophical research, psychology. Writing an essay is a necessary component of disciplines such as sociology and other related disciplines. Now, while it does become second nature, learning how to write a research paper can be challenging. Possibly the most challenging part of writing a research paper is actually getting started. Today on episode 58, we hope to help you weed through the challenges of writing a sociological research paper and help you to answer the question, how do I start a sociology essay? Let's jump in. So, how do you start a sociology essay? The first component of writing any strong essay is to choose the correct research topic. There is hardly a student in the world who would pass in a plagiarized, poorly written, or incomplete essay. Often, when students pass in these types of essays, it is due to constant procrastination caused by a lack of motivation or a lack of interest in the topic. You can fix this by choosing a topic that you are passionate about. Before you think about choosing your topic, discover some of your interests. Ask yourself what your interests are and choose a topic that you are truly passionate about. The benefit of the sociological discipline is that there is a breadth of information out there that you can draw on to fuel your research. Generally, most professors are open to you exploring the breadth of topic areas that are out there. Furthermore, if you write on something that you have no interest in whatsoever, your professor will definitely pick up on that because it will come through in the tone of your writing. As well, if you have no interest in the topic you're writing about, I can guarantee you will find yourself procrastinating. Now, you may find that after a few weeks of researching, you have little to no information to put forth in an essay, resulting in passing in an unenthused paper just to hand something in. Another reason to choose your topic wisely is to make sure that there is enough current research out there to back up your claims. If there's not enough current research out there, you may find yourself scrounging for information and writing an essay from nothing. Determine something in the field that you find exciting. Ask unexpected questions. Defining unsettled questions will point you in the right direction and make you ask more questions, further guiding your research. To begin your essay, you will state the problem or question that you want to resolve or discover. You can reject or support some well-known hypothesis or theory. Or you might look at addressing a well-known social problem or issue. State a valuable question that gives food for thought and that is relevant to the sociology discipline. Here are some questions and research topics that you might want to consider when you are starting to write a sociology essay. How does cross-racial adoption affect children in society? To what extent does parental influence have an impact on a child's behavior? What is the correlation between race and educational level? How do racial stereotypes affect self-esteem and self-consciousness? How does nationality affect a career in governmental institutions? Now, here is a topic area that is completely relevant to contemporary society: sociology and social media. Here are some questions. How popular are social media platforms amongst different social groups? How do social media platforms influence educational processes? Effects of social media on people. These questions are gender related. How does gender impact work relationships? Homosexuality and nationality. How do gender studies in younger grades affect self-esteem? The sex issues impacting youth under the age of 18. Proposal at college. Should young students wait to get married? And finally, we have some questions on the food industry. Why is food education crucial in modern society? How do food traditions affect national identity? I hope some of those questions gave you an idea of how to begin your sociology essay. If you have any other ideas or want to expand on any of the ones we've provided, jump into the comments below and let us know. Now, a second component to consider when you are beginning your sociology research is what kind of research you are going to conduct. If you are in an undergraduate degree in sociology, it is likely that you will be conducting qualitative research. Now, what this means is that your professor will not likely ask you to conduct your own observational research or primary research. Rather, you will be drawing on secondary research, meaning that you will be looking at pre-existing studies and forming a research concept from there. There may be cases where your professor may ask you to complete some observational research or primary data collection. However, for the most part, if you are an undergraduate, you will likely be drawing on research studies that already exist. Writing a research topic on an interesting subject not only makes you a good student, it makes you an expert in the field, because you are essentially conducting research in the sociological field. Make sure that you consider an interesting topic that is not only interesting to you, but also relevant to your audience and to the discipline. Begin your sociology essay by conducting a literature review and making sure that there is enough available research on your topic. Conducting a literature review will also help you to flush out your research question and perhaps develop a new and more honed-in research question. So, how do you begin a sociology essay? Make sure you choose the right topic. Choose a topic that is interesting to you as well as the larger audience. It must also be relevant to the sociological discipline. Make certain that there is enough information out there on your topic. Conduct a literature review. Draw on a multidisciplinary approach and include topic areas from other disciplines like economics, psychology, philosophy, and politics. Finally, decide what kind of research you are going to conduct. As mentioned, if you are in an undergraduate degree, it is likely that you will be conducting qualitative research. Use strong, peer-reviewed articles to back up your research question and conduct a solid sociological research essay. Okay guys, that is it for me this week. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this video and found it helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our academic content. Feel free to jump into the comment section below and share any research questions or ideas that you might have. If you have any questions for us, absolutely hit us up on our social media platforms. Everything is linked and listed in the description box below. Thanks for joining me on episode 58. Talk soon. Good luck on those essays and take care.